Hey everyone, I'm Paul, and today for Tool Tuesday we're coming at you with a Wagner pinless 950 moisture meter. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off with why do we need to know the moisture content of wood? As furniture builders, it's very, very important to know the moisture content of wood because if it is not dried to a certain level, which is recommended for your area, wood can expand and contract in ways that you don't want. Warping, twisting, cracking, after you create your beautiful piece, especially after you take it to your homeowner's house. Ooh, what a disaster. So I believe in every tool arsenal of a woodworker should be a moisture meter. I think I've used a wood moisture meter from Wagner for 20 years. Not this one, this is an upgraded unit. And full disclosure, shout out to Wagner Moisture Meters. They did provide this moisture meter about a year and a half ago now to me when they released these new versions. So thanks to the team at Wagner. Although I'm not getting paid for this video, I am thankful that they provided me with a free meter. Thank you, Wagner. So, knowing that you need to know the wood moisture content, it's very important to have a moisture meter. This one's really nice because you kind of have two options of a pin or pinless meter. If you have a pinned meter, you're actually going to leave little holes in your piece of wood, versus a pinless meter, you're able just to take it and place it on top of the wood and it will show you the moisture reading. So the features of this meter are that you can adjust it for any species that you want depending on your wood density, and it's done very quickly right inside the meter. Next up, it has a dual depth function that you can record a moisture level at 1/4 inch in depth or 3/4 of an inch in depth. So depending on your thickness of material, this meter's got you covered. What's new with this meter compared to their old meter is that you can calibrate it on location. It comes with a calibrating plate. You're able to put the meter on it, push the calibrate button, and your meter's good to go. If for some reason you dropped it or you got it wet or you feel like for some reason it's not calibrated properly, it's very nice. You don't have to send it back to the team at Wagner. Mail it, have them calibrate it, mail it back. What a nightmare. You're not going to have a moisture meter for a while. It's going to be added costs. Able to calibrate it right on site, right in your own wood shop. Really, really nice feature. This is the 950. There are multiple versions of this meter. This one is the bee's knees. It's got all the bells and whistles. It even has Bluetooth built into it, so your moisture readings, if you need to record it and save it to show your customer, you can do that. It also has a relative humidity sensor built into the unit, so it can show you the relative humidity of the location that you're at. It also has a built-in temperature sensor. What that allows is that the meter is going to be accurate no matter what temperature of your surroundings or the wood. It's self-calibrating that way. It's always going to give you the correct temperature setting. With a combination of the temperature setting and the relative humidity sensor, you also have a moisture equilibrium content readout. So you can actually hold this in a room where you're going to install a table or a piece of furniture, and it will tell you what moisture content the wood will settle to in that environment. Pretty important if you're building a $10,000, $20,000 table going to a corporate headquarters. Maybe you go in there and you see that their humidity is very, very, very low. So you know that you might have to have your wood dried to 6% because it will settle down there. Maybe it's going to be a really, really high moisture equilibrium and it's going to settle at 12%. It's very nice to know that. So it is fully adjustable for all the different species depending on the density of the wood. It's very simple. There's a species button on here. And this is walnut. I know walnut is 0.55. So I go to 0.55, I lock it in, and now very easily I can check my moisture content. So you can see I'm 11.9%, 12.8, 12.9, 9.5. It does come with a quick reference card for your different densities. The cost is $539 USD for this one full of the bells and whistles. As it goes down, there are less expensive ones. I do at least recommending getting the dual depth meter, which I believe is the 920 version. The Bluetooth is not a feature that I use, although I do like the relative humidity and the moisture equilibrium calibration. EMC. It's EMC, folks. That's all I'm going to say for now on.